Welcome to Raising PreTeens Right. I am your host, Elisa DeCristina, former LCSW, independent educator and author of Raising PreTeens Right, a personal development program for preteens to teach them how to successfully self-navigate during their preteens, teenage years, and beyond, where they're trying to form their identity because they're being bombarded so much with the digital electronics and AI and screens, and they really need help during these years to form a solid foundation in their identity and sense of self. Today we're on chapter 22, self-concept. It's the first chapter of our third year in our program. Remember, we're a biopsychosocial spiritual program, so we look at everything through a holistic lens to help lift up the next generation. Forming a healthy self-concept is such an important subject to preteens nowadays because they need to understand how to determine that internally. We want to self-motivate them to start looking within, as opposed to what's happening right now, which is very damaging, because they're forming their internal self-concept with the influence of social media and over comparison. Teaching our young people to form a healthy self-concept is critical because they need to understand from a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual perspective how they want to shape their internal characteristics and beliefs. So much of the information that they're receiving is from the external world, and they're looking towards their popularity status, their physical attributes, or maybe their academics, or certainly looking towards their social status, which is normal during this time to want to fit in and have a sense of belonging. The issue is with social media and the platforms that are available, they're not only looking to fit in with what their peers are doing, preteens are also comparing their own self-concept on a much larger global scale, right? So instead of comparing just to a local small peer group, they're now comparing themselves to millions of people that they see online. So there's a very bad dilemma of over comparison today with our youth, which is creating a lot of damage. What's happening to our young people is they're going on the social media and looking at the unrealistic feeds and the unrealistic images. They're also seeing edited body images, so they're getting more insecure about their self-concept and their body image. Our preteens are engaged in that over comparison socially, emotionally, mentally, and physically. They're seeing just so much unrealistic ideology on social media. This is also very challenging in the stage of development that they're in because they're all about wanting to fit in, and when they see all these unrealistic images and build up this false ideology, they start to worry and feel anxious about how they're fitting in, and they start to develop these deep-rooted inadequacies, which are totally ridiculous. They're not founded on anything. They're founded on false unrealistic images. We're seeing our young people struggle more and more with the fear of inadequacy, the worry, the anxiety, the fear of not fitting in, the fear of being judged. They just have a lot more anxiety, and it's relating back to how they feel about their own self-concept. So it's really important that we tease this out for them and help them build from within their sense of self. It's critical to guide them in building a stabilized internal view of themselves, grounded in being a child of God and forming one's true self-concept, what's true, what's pure, what's right, what's noble. We don't want them leaning into a false reality and then diminishing their sense of self-worth. A very important chapter on self-concept. Again, it's chapter 22. It's the first chapter in the third year of our program. Please visit Raising PreTeens Right for more information on facilitating the Raising PreTeens Right program. Thank you.